What's going on YouTube? It's your boy iBall Greens, and I'm coming at y'all with a build video. This is the 510 that I'm currently using. I've been using for a couple months now. So first you want to start off as a point guard. Obviously this is a point guard build. This is where you get the most badges, most badge points. And in this I use left, but it's personal preference. It just depends on what side you dribble to. If you dribble to the right side, you want to go left-handed. If you like more like dominant to the left, you go right-handed. So that's just on you. I go 5'10", lowest weight, lowest wingspan, and body shape don't really matter. I like slight just because like the jerseys and stuff. I look good in the jerseys and clothes and certain things like that. You want to start off with your drive and dunk. You want to do the lowest you can get, but you can still get quick drops, which is 74. You want to do 74 drive and dunk. 3-point shot, I always max that out for half blinders. We'll continue on to this after. These are the main things I'll always max out before I go finish the build. Acceleration, you want to max that. Stam, you want to max that. Steal, I always go 90 for half interceptor. Speed with ball, I always max that. Pass accuracy, I always put a 90 for the extra badge point. As you can see, I get an extra badge point. Ball handling, I do I believe 96. It might be 93, but nah, it's 96. It's 96 100%. I always max this out and then do the free throw last. This is the build that I use right here. Mid range 94, 3-point shot 99, free throw 90. You could probably lower this if you want to, put something else on it, but I like this right here. So yeah, as you can see, the only problem with this build is perimeter defense, which is why you have to guard the corner. This is a really good park build though. If you play the corner twos build, I would not say I would recommend this, but you can still use it in the twos if you got real D, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the only flaw with this build really. It's pretty much does everything else. It can dribble, it can shoot, it can dunk. It's fast, you know what I mean? And yeah, so we're gonna get into what I use for takeover. I use sharp, but a lot of people use team ratings boost or pull up precision. So me personally, I always go limitless and team ratings boost. So if I get team takeover, I can, you know what I mean, best of both worlds. I can shoot from deep and I can also play make, and they don't miss shots with team ratings boost. So yeah, so we're gonna continue on. It's gonna be called the playmaking shot creator. It's compared to Muhammad Abdul-Rauf, Darius Garland, and Trae Young. We're gonna test the build. I'm gonna show y'all what badges I use, and you guys might have extra badge points from previous seasons hitting level 40. So I'll explain what you should do on that. But for the base, I always go slowly finisher, posterizer, limitless takeoff. And this last badge is really personal preference. I just do unstrippable. I don't get stripped regardless of having it on or not. You could probably put it on fast twitch, but I like unstrippable, so we're gonna use unstrippable. Now for these badges here, you gotta be real devious with these because you don't have much points. You got 39 side. My build has I believe 44 because I hit level 40. So this is my recommendations if you have 39. So you just go, we're gonna go to the biggest necessities. So sniper, blinders, chef, hot zone hunter, mismatch, stop and pop. Those are what you 100% want on Hoff, you know. From here on, me, Hoff Deadeye, which is probably you can say like another need. So from here I would go Circus 3s and Green Machine. So these are the two badges. These are all the badges that I would use for shooting. Me, I have 2 more, so I have 41 actually, because I have half Circus 3s. That's the only difference with this build in mine. I have half Circus 3s. So if you have extra points, I will definitely put it on shooting. As we continue on, we're gonna go here. So playmaking, the necessities once again, bullet passer a necessity, quick first up a necessity, tight handles and handles for days. Those are all a necessity on Half or max, because bullet passer, all you need is gold, and Hall of Fame are the same thing. Oh, and quick chain. These are all the badges. My fault. Unpluckable. These are all the badges that you need to have. These are a must-have badge. Now, from here, I go bailout, bronze. That's all you need. Gold, bronze, and Hall of Fame. Like they're all the same thing. They all do the same thing. I like to go bronze, glue hands. I like to go gold, stop and go, and gold hyperdrive. This is what I run right here. I have a little bit extra playmaking. I have half stop and go and half hyperdrive, but this is what I recommend for 37 playmaking. So I'm gonna explain what each badge does. So bullet passer, obviously, if you don't want your passes to be super slow, if you see somebody open, you gotta throw the little pocket shots. The pocket pass is where it's open enough to get a shot, but with bronze or any bullet passer besides gold or half, it's not gonna go through. It's not gonna be open. It's gonna be a slow pass animation. It's a higher chance of it getting it stolen. So you definitely want to have this as max as you can go. Hyperdrive. So a lot of people didn't know what Hyperdrive did. I've always knew what Hyperdrive did. So when you do a move and you drive to the basket, it makes your player faster. So you get a speed boost or a acceleration boost when you go a rim run. So this is to just prevent from power forwards or centers or lockdowns chasing me down. It reduces the chance of a chase down block or like them throwing you out the animation. So you definitely want to have this at least gold. I know a couple other people that do this as well. This right here, which is cool. I like to like have like a more balanced like type of badge layout. I don't like to have bronze badges. I like to have gold. So I just drop this down to gold and have this. Cause stop and go gold in Hall of Fame, it's not too big of a difference. You can notice a small difference, but it gets the job done. Quick chain, this is just so you can string your dribble moves quick. Like you might see me if I play on Twitch, you see me play my matchups, I kind of like to do the Trae Young and snatch back. You won't be able to do it without any type of quick chain, so you definitely want to have this maxed out if you're playing point guard. Bailout, just really, it's self-explanatory. You take a bad shot, you want to bail yourself out from taking that bad shot, so you just, you know what I mean, just tap A or X, whatever console on, X for PlayStation, A for Xbox. You just press that button and then it'll pass out the shot. If you don't have this on, it'll be probably a turnover, or the player will fumble the ball that you're throwing it to. They'll like fumble the ball, they'll get a bad catch animation, it'll end up being a steal anyways. So you definitely want to have this on bronze. You won't get that as much, you won't really get it at all unless it's like a really bad shot you throw out of. Glue hands, I like to have this silver. Some people like to have it gold, some people like to have it bronze. I go silver just because it's kind of like in the middle of it's in between both. It's good for the breaks, it's good for catching shoots. You can get the shot off as fast as you can. It's pretty self-explanatory. Quick first step, it's pretty self-explanatory again. You want to have like that immediate move that you make off of a inbound pass or off of your speed boost. You want to make sure you have that extra step on the lock, so you definitely want to have this on half. Stop and go, this is just like when you run around off the screen and you stop your player and shoot. You just want to make sure you stop your player quick and you're able to shoot the ball and get the shot up in time before shot gets contested. So definitely want to have this at least gold, if not half. I mean, if you can get it half, unpluckable. I mean, I know all those guards hate getting plucked, so definitely want to have this on as high as you can get it. If you get it on Hall of Fame, I still say put it on gold. Gold and Hall of Fame are the same thing. It's kind of the same thing as bailout. Don't put it on anything more than gold. It'll just be useless at that point. You're just wasting badge points. Handles for days, pretty self-explanatory. Again, if you tend to over dribble, or you tend to be you're a ball dominant player, you keep the ball in your hands a lot, so where you dribble and dribble, you still want to be able to green your shots, or you just want to lose no stamp, you still want to get dunks out of dribbling a lot, you definitely want to have this at least gold. Hall of Fame, I personally recommend. And then tight handles, I'm gonna just be honest, you're not scoring on a lockdown if you don't have tight handles. If you're playing a really good lockdown and you have no stuns, it's gonna be very difficult to score. Or not necessarily to score, because if you have don't, but it's gonna most definitely be difficult to get a 3-up without some type of tight handles to stun the lock, so you can get that extra step on them. So tight handles and quick first step, those together, you get the little stun, and then you're on. You get either fade, which is why I have circus threes, or you could just use your stop and go badge and just stop and just shoot the ball. Now for my D badges, like I said before, I like 90 steal for half interceptor. This is just where I'm small, so it's kind of difficult to play D as it is, so I just want to make sure I'm able to at least steal passes that are thrown in my face. Now this is this is really like your choice, whatever you want to do. I like to run silver pickpocket, hustler, and off ball pest, but if you want to, you can do this as well. I like hustler just in case I do get plucked out of the rare times that I do. I can get the ball back, or there's a higher chance of me getting the ball back off the plucks, and I don't get beat by the lockdown where you can just like kind of get like the fight for the ball animation. Hustler kind of prevents that, and you'll get the ball back certain times. I'm not going to say all the time. You probably need it higher if you want it all the time, but I definitely recommend it on bronze. So this is what I run right here. Off ball pest, this is just for like being able to guard the back door. You'll get more bumps on the back door, and it causes like the opponent to get stuck, so they don't go through with their whole cut animation. So these are my badges, these are my build. Like, comment, subscribe to the iBall page, man, and peace.